This is going to be a review of Starfall, done by Heather and Stephanie. Starfall is a free interactive website in which young students can learn and practice their understanding of the alphabet and their reading comprehension skills. There are 4 main sections of the website. Each section is more advanced than the last. Students are able to click on the section that fits their learning ability most appropriately. The first section is the ABC section, in which students can click on each letter and learn about objects that correspond with this letter and the sound each letter makes.
A.
This section also includes areas to learn the vowels and sign language. This is a great means of presentation because it allows the students to interact with technology while learning the alphabet with fun and interesting sounds and pictures. The second section that we're going to look at is the Learn to Read section. The Learn to Read section is a 2-part section in which the children can first make words using certain groups of sound. For an example, let's choose the long O. The second section in the Learn to Read section is the book section. We are going to take a look at Zach the Rat. This section involves both means of presentation and expression. It begins by teaching the students particular concepts, then applies them into a short story in which the children show their understanding of the material taught. This book section is a good tool because it gives the option of the students to click on a word if they cannot sound it out by themselves. This section also contains supplemental tools that reinforce concepts. Each individual activity contains a portion in which the student can actively engage in the material that is being taught.
The third section of this website is It's Fun to Read. It has 7 sections: All About Me, Art Gallery, Magic, Music, Poetry, Tongue Twister, and Bird Riddles. Each of these sections contains interactive activities that make learning fun for students. An example of this would be in the Magic section. You can make a magician, label the magician, magic hat tricks, and magic shell tricks. This section helps students with their reading comprehension by indirectly focusing on reading the instructions and words the activity calls for. This section represents means of expression by allowing the students to show their understanding of reading by completing the activities. It also creates active engagement by making it fun to read and causes students to forget they are still learning and expanding their knowledge. The final section of this website is called I'm Reading. It is the most advanced of the 4 sections, and it consists of actual books for children to read. There are 6 different categories for students to choose from. We are going to look at 3 little plays.
Go away, Cat. Go away. I do not want you here. Why not?
There are tools to help them understand the material, such as the area to click and have the words spoken to you. In addition to the 4 levels of reading skills to the left, there are also 13 fun and interactive games for students to the right. We are going to look at the snowman game.
Oh, that is sometimes sounds like oh, as in no.
The children can read the instructions and pick and choose their creativity to design their snowman in this game.
little 3 little snowmen, 4 little 5 little 6 little snowmen, 7 little 8 little 9 little snowmen, 10 snowmen learning to read.
Starfall is a good tool for elementary children, parents, and teachers. Starfall is a good tool for early elementary children because it brings about concepts in a fun and interesting way. Starfall uses interactive features within the program to keep kids actively involved in a lesson instead of just listening to a cookie-cutter lesson. It also reinforces knowledge by having the children practice certain concepts such as the alphabet and reading comprehension skills. This program is a good tool for parents because it allows them to log into the free website and practice certain skills with their children. It is a fun way to bond with children while having them show what they have learned in school. This can also be a good tool for parents who homeschool their children. This program is also a good tool for teachers. It allows the teachers to engage their children in the activities on the website that can be used for do now activities and for lesson reinforcement. Starfall is overall a fun tool for reading comprehension in early elementary children and is easy to use for teachers, parents, and children. Starfall has many advantages that solve common problems that can be found in the classroom. One problem that Starfall solves is the attention rate in classrooms. One would not be surprised to find out that the attention span of children while learning difficult concepts is low. Starfall's interactive aspects incorporate excitement into the lesson and uses grade-level appropriate characters and stories to not only capture attention but to retain it. Another problem that Starfall solves has to do with the problem of reading comprehension. Starfall gives the child the option to click on the words in the stories if they cannot pronounce the words themselves. This is extremely helpful because regular children's books do not have this option. Starfall solves certain problems relating to reading comprehension by giving the children helpful options to make their reading experience easier and more constructive.
Starfall has various means of expression. It tests and checks children's understanding. It enables them to show what they've learned, and both the games and activities foster a child's eagerness to display what they've learned in the classroom and show that they thoroughly understand the curriculum being taught. Starfall also has various means of presentation. It reinforces material being taught and teaches children different concepts such as alliteration, rhyming, synonyms, and antonyms. Starfall is also another method of visuals for teachers to use and integrate into their lessons. It acts as another interactive tool which can supplement the learning. Starfall fosters active engagement in several different ways. There are many games that children enjoy which make the work seem simple, fun, and easy to them. It involves playing with computers, which usually excites young children and makes them forget they are actually learning material. Starfall is interactive, which captivates the attention of many learners and keeps them engaged at all times. Starfall overall is appropriate to the age level, meaning the characters, different colors, and setup draw the attention of the students and keep them engaged fully throughout the different games and many activities that it has to offer. After thoroughly evaluating Starfall, I have yet to discover any problems it may have in helping to supplement the curriculum, and I would fully recommend it to any student, teacher, or parent wishing to further the reading comprehension of their child or oneself.